Welcome friends in science lecture 3, lesson 4, structure of an atom. Right. In today's topic we are going to start with Bohr model of atom. Now after Rutherford that we have done it previously, today we are going to start with Bohr. Bohr was the next person to propose the limitations that has been done by Rutherford. Like Rutherford gave a good model, but his electron definition was not correct. That he proposed that the electrons are getting rotating around the nucleus and getting attracted towards the nucleus and get dead by sticking it towards it, and the entire atom is getting dead. So this was not a correct statement given by him. So furthermore, Bohr concluded, putting his model forward, that only certain spatial orbits known as discrete orbits of electrons are allowed inside the atom. Now, what he suggests is that in atoms, subatomic particles, electron revolve around the nucleus in some definite orbits. That is called as in discrete orbits. Discrete means separate orbits. That means their orbits are fixed. Like you see a car which are running very fast, but they do not overlap each other in their laps. They run on their individual tracks, and these tracks, the electrons are here also we see the electrons running on their own tracks. These tracks are called as an orbit. So they run into their orbits. Like if you are seeing in this diagram, the electrons which are running in this orbit is not going to go towards it. In their excited state it is okay, but likewise they are going to rotate on their individual orbits. Fine, he suggested that. Secondly, he suggested while revolving the discrete orbit, the electrons do not radiate energy. That means when the electrons are rotating around in the orbits, they do not emit some kind of energy. Like Rutherford said, they emit energy and they stick up towards the nucleus, which was actually not happening. So his proposal was correct. So these are the orbits which he called energy levels, and these energy levels, first, second, third, fourth, likewise he named these as, this was a nucleus, K orbit, K, L, M, N. Likewise he named the orbits, like first orbit he named as K shell, second orbit as L shell, third orbit as M shell, and likewise N shell, and so on. Fine. So he alphabetically and number wise also he named this. So this was his conclusion, that atoms, electrons do not stick up towards the nucleus, but they revolve on their individual energy orbits. Next is the neutrons. What are neutrons? So James Chadwick found out some another subatomic particles which had no charge. That means it was neither positively charged, neither negatively charged, rather it did not have any charge, and the mass was nearly to that of the proton. So it was equal to the mass of the proton. The mass was equal. Eventually named as neutron. So it was later on named as a neutron. Neutrons are present in the nucleus of all atoms, but except hydrogen. So this was concluded that sum of the masses, the nucleus is basically the sum of mass of proton plus neutron. Fine. So I hope so you have understood in this particular lecture about how the electrons are arranged, and for the foundation that of the another subatomic particles of neutrons. Thank you for this particular lecture.